Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E. With your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weaves. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers and fill cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick, corona, jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side fat jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business starter fees. Street blues, what I taught, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no it's a gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, Fern Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes, yeah they departed. My flow be retarded, sick I need hella help. My groove came back, this must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros, this is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help, here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot, no vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck, yeah there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting tickets.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? You already know what it is, man. Definitely about to get right to it. Right now, cool what we do it, and we're gonna do it like we're used to it.
E&E.
We're having a conversation, man.
2020 got me seeing so clear.
I always wait to have a conversation. XL Pro, what's happening, man?
North
I
and
was
Bliss.
to have a conversation with everybody else. I waited till more information come out.
We cool, nigga.
Crap in, let's go, man.
This is the cool. Major. We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coof with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the falling, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit. Kill him in vain, it's vanity. Do it again, it's insanity. Nauseous, a real vigilante. Killing these kids, it's plan B. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Blowing on leaves in these planted trees. Don't break the code, that's family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow is classic, antique. Freaking the beat, is it Japanese? Ever our cook is a masterpiece. When money talkers, we Guapanese. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Pass to my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, now they testing me. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. All of these gems you can retweet. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price with your receipt. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick, butcher with shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, bang. These rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Spalding. Ball looking for the falling, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, it is that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga, perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Butcher boyed up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. You know we about to do a cool, man. You already know, man. Yeah. What up? It's your brother Virgil, aka Stats with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tapped in, tuned in to another episode of A Real Talk Podcast. First things first, all praises be to the Most High God, Yeshua Mashiach. It is. Breathe the breath of life into us earlier today. We've been awake ever since. It's a beautiful thing. Everything's working right. You know, we got our vision. We good. Our faculties is right. And it's a beautiful thing, man. We got another opportunity to make it happen. It's beautiful. Truly beautiful. You know. But yeah, how y'all doing tonight, man? What's good? Come on, my brother XL Pro tapping in as usual. You dig? Everybody else in them clouds, what's happening? What's happening, man? Right? Now, of course, everybody been talking about this CHUD, the builder guy, right? And as we should. I think anybody who is FBA, if you Black American and you a content creator, you should absolutely be talking about this. I would look at you some type of way if you wasn't. All right? But with that being said, and this is what's so unique and beautiful about social engineering, is you can get massive different perspectives. Yellow D, what's happening, man? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Now, mind y'all see my brother Yellow D that be tapping in. This is my actual brethren in real life. Like, I've been knowing this guy since I was like 14 or 15, man. You know? Like, I actually know this brother. And he lives in Tennessee now, right outside of Nashville. So this dude lives in the city where my brother Yellow D resides at. Hey, Yellow D, man, you know, you should have knew I was going to talk about this dude, man. Listen. And like as always, y'all, I'm not one to just rush to talk about something. It's just not my style to do that. You know what I'm saying? I like to wait for some more information to come out. I like to do my due diligence. And, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like this is funny to me for lots of reasons. Because one major reason why it's funny to me, because I've been telling y'all about this stuff. Agent provocateurs and rabble rousers abound on social engineering, specifically on YouTube. Right? And this dude, Chud the Builder, he's no different than any other rabble rouser, possible agent provocateur. Who's funding this guy? Where's he getting all this money to just be doing what he doing? Right? These are the questions we got to ask. It's not necessarily pocket watching, but, you know, when a guy is like nowhere and then overnight he's everywhere, my mind gets to going because I know that 9 times out of 10, that is not something that happens even nowadays organically. Not without some help. Right? My brother Yellow D said he is live down there where he stay at. Right? And this guy's a freaking clown, man. You know? I mean, he's a freaking clown, right? I say possible agent provocateur, but for sure all the way a rabble rouser for sure. My brother Yellow D said, absolutely, I had to tell some of my young homies out here not to let him trick them out their freedom because the whole city wants to do something to entrust them. I already know they do. I already know that they do. Now, mind y'all, when it comes to this guy, Chud the Builder, he don't go nowhere where he knows some real live niggas is at in Nashville. Am I right when I say that, Yellow D? He don't look like where the places he be is where we be at. You understand when I say we, I mean us. I don't mean the type of black folks he be coming across. I'm talking about us. He wasn't in no known hoods where we be at in Nashville, running up the block and whatever the hoods is in Nashville, whatever the streets is in Nashville, wherever Young Buck is from, and the guys that's not like oh shit. You know? Oh, okay. He showed up in one of the projects with the boys showed the squally pulled up. Is that the one where dude spit on him and slapped him? Was he in the hood when that happened, Yellow D? Because I would imagine for that to happen, he had to be somewhere where we at. Just imagine walking up Livingston Avenue anywhere between Fairwood and Parsons. Just imagine this guy walking up that area. Somebody would have been done tuned his ass all the way up. I'm telling you, man. Dario Valencia, what's good with you, boy? Right? He in Clarksville? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I know he ain't nowhere. He ain't go to where he got slapped up and spit on. So I'm imagining that happened somewhere where the real ones is at. Imagine that, Yellow D, man. Imagine this dude walking up Cleveland Avenue between 5th and Weber. Oh, man. It's wild, man. Right? But nah, though, I've been telling y'all about this stuff, man. Agent provocateurs, RABBLE rousers. I've been telling y'all about HR 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act of 2007 now. Right? Pay attention, y'all, man. Right? Now, seemingly up front, it may appear that CHUD the Builder is able to misuse, abuse his so-called white privilege. Right? But as I'm going to show y'all a little bit later with my brother George's video, he got booked, I think yesterday, at some restaurant that was owned by some YT folks. Right? But, right, when it comes to CHUD the Builder or whatever, I didn't even take the care to even do, I didn't even want to do all that. I didn't feel the necessity to go into who his mama is, who his daddy is, because I really don't think or believe that he is an agent provocateur, meaning that he's working, meaning that he's being funded by I really don't think that. That doesn't mean that it's not true or that's not the situation. I'm saying I don't think that. So I didn't take time or even take the time to look into any of that. I don't feel like I need to. Right? He's definitely a rabble rouser, though. And he's a perfect example to use for what I'm going to break down tonight, because this is what I talk about when I say this legislation that I always talk to y'all about, House Resolution 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act. When I talk to y'all about this legislation, as often as I do, this is a perfect example in real time. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is a perfect example in real time, right, of what I'll be talking about when I talk about HR 1955 being aimed at everybody. Right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Sharing and social engineering, of course. Right? Now, I have to always do this, y'all, because we got to put this in its proper context. Because I want y'all to over-enter, understand why I stress this so much, why I talk about it so often. Right? And I always encourage y'all, right? Hope that I'm influencing y'all to go read this legislation and look at it for yourself. All right. All you got to do is go to us.gov or just go to your Google search engine and type in HR 1955. Right? Now, I talk to y'all a lot about this legislation. There's a reason why I do so, because literally everything that's going on in our society right now is falling under this legislation. And I want y'all to know that this is the legislation that the government is using in order to do everything they're doing, especially with ICE. This is the legislation that gives ICE the ability to do what they do without impunity. There's nothing we can say or do about it, literally. That's why all that trying to protest ICE, that's just retarded. They're federally mandated LEOs, man. Ain't no amount of protesting y'all gonna do that's gonna prevent ICE from doing their job. Is that stopping people from being deported even up until today? No. Right? And I want y'all to understand that when it comes to HR 1955, y'all, man, this is very important information, right? Very, I would even say to some extent, very disturbing legislation, meaning this is the law, right? Now, I talk to y'all a lot about violent radicalization and homegrown terrorism, right? I talk to y'all a lot about homegrown terrorism, ideologically based violence, and violent radicalization. All right. What CHUD is doing is he is violently radicalizing people, right? The term violent radicalization, this is defined by the U.S. government, not me. The U.S. government defines violent radicalization as meaning the process of adopting or promoting an extremist belief system for the purpose of facilitating ideologically based violence to advance political, religious, or social change. That is what the U.S. government deems being violent radicalization. I'm going to read it again. Violent radicalization means the process of adopting or promoting an extremist belief system for the purpose of facilitating ideologically based violence to advance political, religious, and social change. What is ideologically based violence? This is the U.S. government defining this, not me, not Virgil Berry. No, this is the U.S. government. They came up with this term. They defined it. This is how they do so. The term ideologically based violence means the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence by a group or individual to promote the group or individual's political, religious, or social beliefs. That is what the U.S. government deems as being ideologically based violence. Right? Now, when you think about this definition of this word or this term, ideologically based violence, put a number 11 in the chat if outside of me talking about it, y'all heard about ideologically based violence. They don't even use this term in the media right now, but they about to. All right? One thing you got to understand about this term right here is that it says the term ideologically based violence means the use, the planned use, or the threatened use of force or violence. Not forceful violence, not violent force, not even force and violence, but force or violence. And when you have that term in there, or, that word or, that is a separation, that is a division of two separate thoughts and ideas as pertaining to the structure of this sentence. So when you have the word or between force or violence that is separating the two, meaning that they are not the same thing. Force is often associated with violence, but they don't necessarily mean the same thing, and they don't. Now, you got to understand what force means. There's multiple definitions to the word force. One of the main ones is mental or moral strength, right? So you can be considered guilty of spreading ideologically based violence if you use, plan to use, or threaten to use mental or moral strength or violence. If you use, plan to use, threaten to use the ability to influence thought or violence, which is another definition of force. If you exercise the ability to coerce or influence public opinion, which is another definition of force, or violence, you could be considered guilty of spreading ideologically based violence. Now, notice that ideologically based violence isn't necessarily physical. So I want y'all to understand what the U.S. government deems and determines violence and what it is concerning this legislation, right? Now we have another term, which is the third term, called homegrown terrorism. And homegrown terrorism means the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence by a group or individual raised or based and operating primarily within the United States or any possession of the United States to intimidate or coerce the United States government, the civilian population of the United States, or any segment thereof, in furtherance of political or social objectives. Right? Now, I want y'all to understand where I'm going with this when it comes to this Chud the Builder guy. See, and this is where a lot of y'all white folks, YT folks as they call y'all, this is what a lot of y'all have lost sight of, but are now getting 20/20 vision clear of what it is, especially within the past 10 years, right? I keep telling y'all that this system and structure coming in pays no respect to race, color, creed, nationality, heritage, culture, or any of that, right? Think about that. Right? So we got violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism, and ideologically based violence. This is all definitions of terminology that the U.S. government has come in with, as in using as a reference point to which they're going to pursue these pockets around the country that they are seeing, especially through social engineering, social media, of possible and potential homegrown terrorist cells and or organizations, groups, or individuals, right? The term homegrown terrorism means the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence by a group or individual born, raised, or based and operating primarily within the United States or any possession of the United States to intimidate or coerce the United States government, the civilian population of the United States, or any segment thereof, in furtherance of political or social objectives. By these definitions, who can and cannot, or should I say, who will and will not be considered a homegrown terrorist? Right? And I've been telling y'all the main target has always been us. And I don't mean us FBA'S. I mean us, period. Because like I said, man, to sit up here and think that all this stuff that I research going on is specifically for us FBA'S, I don't think we that special. And we ain't. We're a little bit special, but we ain't that special to where everything that's going on is designed specific. Nah, no. Get over yourselves. That's why I tell my people, nah, man. But it's very diabolical, as y'all say a lot. Very misplaced in a lot of ways and out of context nowadays. Right? But I want y'all to read this legislation, man. I want y'all to go study it. Right? It's a very peculiar situation. Right? You got this CHUD, the builder guy, who just comes out of nowhere. He comes out of nowhere. Who is he? Who's funding him? Right? But he got exposed so quick that I'm going to say that it's a strong possibility that he might be one of them people, but it's also a strong possibility he might just be a goofy ass YT boy who mustered up some bread to get a camera and have one of his homeboys following around while he do stupid stuff. Right? But, and this is where I say rabble rousers and agent provocateurs abound. And this is also what HR 1955 is about. Right? Violent radicalization, which isn't always a physical thing. Right? But they're using this guy to sit up here and ignite the flame, right, of a lot of how could I say it, spiritually docile foundational Black Americans, if that makes any sense. Right? But you have to be able to peep game. You gotta be able to see through it. Like my brother Yellow D said, but don't let this dude trick you off the streets because he want to be a rabble rouser. Right? He want to sit up there and go in public places and accost Black folks, our fellow brethren and sistren, just asking them the most stupidest, retarded, goofy questions you can think of. Hitting us with racial slurs, but then disguising us under the freedom of speech and all of that. It's wild, man. It's very wild. Yellow D said he used to run a construction company, but he lost his job because of his antics. Now he's on the rampage. So he went from being a successful construction contractor to now you're on YouTube, sitting up here getting spat on and slapped up, getting booked. Another one bites the dust. So we're going to get to the situation at hand. I always got to show y'all this legislation so y'all can get an understanding of what I'm saying. And this guy, Chad the Builder, he is either an agent provocateur working for real, or he's just a goofy YT boy who really felt some type of way about whatever's going on now to the point to where he feel like he had to go dress up. Come on, man. Like, tighten up, man. You know, like, tighten up, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. Sharing your social engineering. crazy situation, man. If I do say so myself. Yeah, they're risking their life for they're risking your life for views, man. And it's just not worth it. I wouldn't dare. Right? And if y'all read this legislation, man, what you'll say or see is that they got all of this mapped out. This was passed in 2007. Right? Right? Look at the number 3 finding in HR 1955, right? The internet has aided in facilitating violent radicalization, ideologically based violence, and the homegrown terrorism process in these United States by providing access to broad and constant streams of terrorist-related propaganda to U.S. citizens. So who is the biggest purveyor of homegrown terrorism then? Would it be fair to say it was the U.S. government? Would it be fair to say that? Huh? You think it would be fair to say that? Is it fair to say that the U.S. government is the biggest purveyor of ideologically based violence, violent radicalization, or indeed themselves homegrown terrorism, according to this? This is one of the findings that the U.S. government had when it put together this committee that's going to be overseeing these tribunals when they start telling us that we can't say certain stuff and do certain stuff. And this is going to be the legislation that they use to book us. Finding number 3, the internet has aided. This is what the government has found as a result of their doing their field test studies, crunching numbers, looking at and observing and archiving massive reams of data on each and every one of us. Right, and by that, right, who's the biggest purveyor of ideologically based violence? Right. We don't own the internet. We don't control what image gets promoted and what doesn't. The algorithms do, not even the humans. So think about that, right? But certain words is catchphrases and catchwords, which is why I say you got to block cleverly with your language. The internet has aided and facilitated violent radicalization, ideologically based violence, and the homegrown terrorism process in the United States by providing access to broad and constant streams of terrorist-related propaganda to the United States. Now, all this information that we get access to, not all of it is accurate. Not all of it is not accurate. It's up to you to do your due diligence, right? And trust your own information so you can sit up there and know for a fact what's going on as far as what you're being told by these media people. Right? So y'all go check out HR 1955, man. CHUD the builder. Who is this guy? Where he come from? Right? This freaking guy. Right? Where he come from? Who sent him? Right? Who funded him? Or is he just some old goofy ass YT boy about to get his noodles knocked off. He keep playing. Yeah, man. Right? Now, let's get to this guy, CHUD the Builder, man. Right? Like, seriously, man. You know, where he come from? One first question, who sent you, bro? Right? We're going to play one of my brethren's videos, man. Right? Let me get to it real quick. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You did.
Excuse me, I'm here for the senior intern program.
Oh, the senior.
Y'all, I really want that CHUD the Builder guy to come to Indianapolis just so he can try that hard art down 40-second post and see how fast he gets jumped. Like, can y'all imagine?
Just a few days ago, a lot of black people in America were excited.
Shout out to my brother O'Shea Duke Jackson. You did.
Because CHUD the Builder finally got what he deserved. When CHUD the Builder got spit on and he was backing down when the brothers stood up to him at the gas station, folks was like,
everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. CHUD the Builder got slapped, spit on. He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing.
yeah, CHUD the Builder finally got what he deserved. And he should no longer do this behavior. Right? That's right. Well, you gotta think about this, guys. To go around doing stuff like this, you gotta be pretty stupid. Your brain cells and IQ gotta be so low, it resembles a midget in the basement on knees. Got him! And that's low as hell. Almost as low as your credit score. I know you mad, right? But imagine you gotta be pretty dumb, regardless of the race. If you were to see a police officer with a gun and you were to walk up to him and say this.
Who's that guy? Got your buddy cam on? No? I want to know what y'all were talking about before I walk over here.
Now, imagine the professionalism of the police officer. Right. A white man who is known for being racist in the Nashville, Tennessee area has you on camera. You're doing your job. He calls you the N-word. And you have to act like did not happen. You're doing your job. You're a professional and you gotta hold it in. But he can taunt you for views. Right?
He's right, you know.
Fast forward. Now again, after getting spit on and going to jail for a bunch of times, being
hey man, dude really got spit on. That's what you get with your old hoe ass, man. Listen, man, the old saying goes, if you play stupid games, you're gonna get stupid prizes. I don't know what's up with y'all, man. I look on social engineering and I see all these pranks, all these jokes, people running up on random people, just doing the most stupid, silliest things. And I just be like, what would possess you to do that? Run up on random people and just ask them crazy stuff or talking to a crazy or messing with him, man, that's not the right way to go in, man. I wouldn't suggest that. That sounds like a recipe for disaster right there. He said, Chud and George Zimmerman should have been out of here. Yeah. Right. But this is what I got to say about Chud. Right. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I'm just going off of what I seen from him. He looked like a mixed breed, more white than he is black type of guy. Right. I mean, you know? But yeah, though, man, this dude right here, Chud, the builder, runs around antagonizing black folks, saying racial slurs, everything. Just imagine if me around the street of Columbus and just antagonizing, messing with white folks in Upper Arlington, Dublin, Worthington. Monique Robinson, what's up with you, loved one? Yeah, them pranks, I ain't feeling them pranks, man. You gonna run up on the wrong person, just like Chud did, you gonna get slapped up and spit on. Right? He carried his pistol. Somebody can legally carry, man. Who is this dude? Who sent him? He came from out of nowhere. Who sent him? Right? It's a strong possibility. There's a lot of different people who could have sent it. Right? But we're going to stick to what we know and what we can actually prove. Right? Guys like Chud always end up being the most very interesting characters, right? Now, it's either two things when it comes to this guy, maybe a mixture of the two, right? He's either just some white guy with a camera or he's an agent provocateur and he working, right? Either way it go, and I'm going to go with the first one. I don't think, this is just me, y'all. I don't think he's like working for anybody in particular, like any type of organization or like that. I could be wrong, but I just don't think so. Right, based off his, I think he's just a goofy ass YT boy. Right, but he did kind of just like come out of nowhere, and then like overnight he's like everywhere. So you know, it could be argued. Right. Yeah, Chud definitely know where not to go. Right. He absolutely knows where not to go. Hold on, what y'all saying in the comment section? 92 Dolo said they said that Chud was a deadbeat dad and a fun boy. Yeah, we're gonna get to all of that, man. We're gonna get to all of that. Right. But this is what happens when you try to make a YouTube presence, social engineering presence for yourself. For whatever reason, that people go this route, which I wouldn't suggest anybody do. Eventually, it's going to come a situation where you're going to have to put that image to test, or that image is going to get put to test. Right? Now, this guy goes around areas where mostly black people are throughout this area of Tennessee, antagonizing the black folks, asking what type of weird, crazy, just wild questions, none of which I'm not going to repeat or show. Y'all can go check out who this guy is when y'all on time, man. Right? Yeah, man. This ain't the way to be going at things, man. You're going to end up dead, man. I'm telling you, man. You're going to end up dead, man. Smash that like, click on the subscribe page. I'm talking about.
Deadbeat dad, allegedly losing your right to carry an armed weapon. You would think that somebody would tell this guy to calm down. I mean, it's gotten so bad that even the real y'all white supremacists don't even want to deal with his white supremacist ass.
That's how you know it's why when guys like Nick Fuentes don't want to support the demo no more. Huh? You got guys like Nick Fuentes that's not supporting this demo. You know? And Nick Fuentes ain't no real YT supremacist, man. If Nick Fuentes was in the joint, he'd be somebody's boy. Right? He said he do look rainbow in the face. Hold on, what did Yellow D say? Yellow D said he started a GoFundMe and the KKK helped him raise like 20 bands after he lost his job. Damn, for real? He a troll streamer playing a character. Yeah, he definitely gonna get himself hurt bad. He keep playing that game, man. I don't see that in him too well, man. Right? I just don't see that in it too well for the guy, man. You know? But even Nick Fuentes, who, if Nick Fuentes went to the joint, he would be somebody's boy. I'm telling you, man. Right? This Chud the Builder guy, right? Let's finish. Let's go.
He is too expensive for white supremacy and
Shout out to my brother
because he's making the block hot. Certainly, he would just try to do what the other races.
Video creators, I just found a software that color grades for you. So I came across Imagine AI.
And be like, look, bro, calm down. You're bringing too much heat to us. We can't even be racist no more because you're out there doing it and getting views and you're making us all look bad. Racism is supposed to be subtle. It's not supposed to be out in the open. Racism is supposed to be covert, not overt. So, bruh, stop being messy. But
right. Who is this guy? Like I said, where did he come from? Who his peoples is? Right? This freaking guy. All right, I keep telling y'all, man, Agent Provocateurs and RABBLE Rousers abound. He would be, man. You could, man, Nick Fuentes softer than pharmacy kind, man. He better pray and hope he never get caught up on anything that send him to that box, man. He gonna be somebody's boy in a joint, man. Right? He gonna be one of them AB's boys. Right? Let's go, man.
Does he listen? Well, Chud the Builder got to get his views because he don't have no real job, don't have no real career, and he probably ain't got no girl. So if you can't get no money no other way, then you can always go and start a fight with somebody on the street that's probably random and drunk just like you. And that's exactly what he did. You see, after getting spit on and then going over there and calling the cop the N-word, he got another opportunity to go viral. And he got some guy to engage with him. And well, it was interesting.
Yo, he got Fendi glasses on. You ain't got. You got lens crafters on. Yes. This dude, that's why he's making money and you ain't.
See what I'm saying, man? I would strongly suggest This is to my YT folks out there, man. I would strongly suggest that y'all do not do this. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. All right. Most of y'all ain't like that. So there's just no point. And two, most black folks that you would encounter, that if you said that to or talked like that, more than likely they're probably like that. Especially when it comes to something like that. Right? This is wild, man. This is wild right here. You feel me? Y'all gotta understand the implications for stuff like this. This is why I talk about HR 1955 so much. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, share it to the let's go.
And you got the V-Lone on. What you wearing? Your work shirt? What does that say? You're a plum.
You ain't never gonna be nothing but a bitch.
You guys do is talk.
You can't look me in the eyes because you might be the.
You on some shrooms or something? What do you want? I already
told you I'm on your mama's sweet
Okay,
pussy.
here. You're a bitch, bro. Literally, all you do is talk about your dick.
As you see there, the guy like tipped his hat over. I don't know if the guy was drunk, but there's really more to this story.
Come back over here.
Okay. Let's
come back over here.
Let's not fight. I am.
Touch me again. Touch me again.
I don't want to get pepper sprayed. I really don't.
Go pick up my hat. Touch me again.
The young man is walking away. Yes, he did flip his hat over, but Chud the Builder is walking.
Hey, man, listen here. Amongst men, it's a universal thing, man. Right? Somebody flip your hat, smack your hat. Right? They might as well fire it on you. You feel me? Somebody smacked the brim of your hat. You understand me? He smacked that man's Stetson off his head. He was sorry about that. He was sorry about that. Let's go.
Towards him. Now, he didn't put his hands back on him, but he is walking towards him, closing distance. Now, let me just say this. If somebody were to flip my hat over and I had a weapon or a pepper spray, and even though they did that, the law would make me believe that they are running away from me. So I should not say do it again while I am walking towards them. Because if that person is drunk or impaired or inebriated or whatever the hell you want to call it, that person is likely to do it again. And the only reason why I'm closing distance is because I want to use this weapon or this pepper spray, which is exactly what happened. And so this incident has caused some level of outrage even after the gas station. And it was Tariq Nasheed would take to X and he would say this: why are Nashville DA Glenn Funk and Clarksville Montgomery County DA Robert Nash ignoring the public danger allegedly posed by Dalton Etherly, aka Chud the Builder? Repeated race-targeted harassment is not just content. Tennessee has civil rights, intimidation, harassment, and stalking laws for a reason. If someone in the black community gets hurt,
never sue the other driver after a car accident.
Man,
there's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having to go to court or pay expensive.
After officials.
Ideologically based violence, violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism, coercing the U.S. government, right? Right? The use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence by a group or individual born, raised, or based and operating primarily within the United States or any possession of the United States to intimidate or coerce not only the United States government, but the civilian population of the United States. What do y'all think Dalton is doing? He could be considered a homegrown terrorist. He is threatening to use, planning to use, and actually using force or violence to promote his social beliefs. That's ideologically based violence. Oh, and let me remind y'all, finding number 5 in HR 1955, understanding the motivational factors that lead to violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism, and ideologically based violence is a vital step toward eradicating these threats in the United States. So I ain't got to tell y'all what the word eradicate means. The United States government plans to eradicate ideologically based violence, violent radicalization, and homegrown terrorism. They plan to eradicate it. I hope y'all don't think that's just figurative language by the United States government. Right? I'm trying to understand how serious this situation is with this guy, Chud the Builder. That ain't even any more important than the fact that he's a white guy. Right? Right. Let's go.
Were warned, the cities and prosecutors must be held accountable.
He's right, you know.
Let me get back to this. Nashville is unlike Memphis in its development. Don't get me wrong, Memphis is a great city, but Nashville is supposed to be the cream of the crop. They have Vanderbilt University. They have a lot of investment.
Nashville is on the top 10 of smart cities in America. Nashville is very prominent in promoting and advocating within its infrastructure UN Agenda 2030 for global sustainability. Right? I think it's one of the top 10 smartest cities in America right now. When I say smart, I mean infrastructure-wise, being upgraded, synced, and linked to the smart grid. Let's go.
Meharry Medical School, Tennessee State. So they have a history of blacks flourishing in Nashville. Nashville is always looked at as one of the most progressive cities in the South. But is Nashville racist? Now this is interesting because I saw a brother by the name of Tadashi. I don't know if he's a musical artist. Shout out to him. Go follow him on TikTok. And he said something that I thought was interesting. I went to Burger Up in Nashville and had a real racist experience. And this video is going to tell a whole lot.
Racism in Nashville.
We're in Nashville, and we came to a restaurant to eat called Burger Up. And they said, hey, follow me this way. And they sat us outside by ourselves. Outside. Not in like a private area where it's like cool. They literally put us outside. The restaurant is filled with people, but many tables available, many areas. Somehow we're still sit outside. We thought, okay, this is interesting, but it is literally no other person of color here but us. And then the guy who's serving us just told us about how we could get the fried chicken sandwich. Very interesting times here in Nashville at Burger Up. We'll see how this goes. I'm not leaving because I plan to have some fun with this.
So the brother goes to Nashville, or he's visiting Nashville, and
wow. Thank you, Clear Choice. I got my sexy back.
There are plenty of seats inside of the restaurant. The waiter or waitress doesn't sit him inside the restaurant. Now, this particular brother is looking for a messy style of burger. I guess Burger Up is really known for that. And he is told or recommended that he should try a fried chicken sandwich in itself. What? But it gets worse.
So I'm sitting at this restaurant, Burger Up, right? And I post my video about the experience we had, the thing we went through. And they send a DM. Now, I'm sure it's some social media manager or something, but I get this DM and it says, we are sorry you had a bad time. And it goes on to say, hopefully you give us a second chance, right? Give us another chance. And I'm sitting here like, man, I didn't just have a bad time. I had a racist time. There was a racist experience that you're not acknowledging, right? Like, I didn't just have like a bad appetizer or a cold burger that I ordered that came out cold. It's like none of that took place. It was a racist experience. Like, my road manager was with me and he said, man, what's the messiest burger you got? And the waiter was like, nah, let me tell you about a fried chicken sandwich. What?
So his video went viral on TikTok. Once his video went viral, somebody came into his inbox, somebody from the social media team at Burger Up, and they said, we are sorry you had a bad time. We try hard to make all of our guests have a great experience at Burger Up. We appreciate getting feedback when that doesn't happen, and thanks for letting us know. We hope you will give us a chance in the future. So after being thoroughly disrespected, having a racist incident, and he went into way more detail, like it was even worse than this. But all you're saying is, please come back in the future and give us your money, even though we treated you like shit.
Damn.
And let's get back to what Brother Tariq is saying, because this has a lot to do with everything. Now, you see, this is what is subtle racism, which is different from what Chad the Builder is doing. And not only is Chad the Builder doing overt racism, but the DA Glenn Funk and Robert Nash, they're also participating in the same kind of racism that Burger Up was participating in. And this is what they like to do. They like to give these guys a pass, and even the black police officers who should, kind of stand up for themselves after being called the N-word, they know that they could probably get in a little bit of trouble if they are disrespected. And see, we have to look at it from this lens. If this were reversed, let's say, for example, you have a black guy who's not wearing a cowboy hat. Let's just say he's going around wearing a backwards hat, gold teeth, and he's going around saying, all kind of white racist, terms towards whites in the best parts of Nashville. And he was doing it for streams. What do you think would happen to that guy? I can tell you what happened. Number one, he'd be picked up the first night or the second night.
Sure.
He would be.
Without a question. Just imagine it, man. Imagine it, man. Right? Imagine. Shout out to my brother Yellow D on the Yellow D said, yeah, the city is super high tech. It's crazy to witness the growth here, and it's definitely racist. This is my man Yellow D. He lives in Nashville, or right outside of Nashville, basically. All right? Just imagine it, man. Imagine if my big, tall, black ass was to put on a Dickie suit and just go around the streets of Columbus and Bexley and Worthington and Hilliard, Pataskala, Dublin, in public places, just antagonizing white folks, calling them racial epithets, and filming it, saying the most egregious, crazy things you could ever say to a person, man. Just imagine if one of us did that. My Lord, man. Of course they did. That's the name of the game. Put us out the picture, man. They want to economically destabilize us. Right? Specifically. Don't make no mistake about it, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You need. Now, this is a very interesting aspect of this situation, right? Very interesting, to say the least, right? Let's watch this. Now, how many of y'all done sit up there and seen this? Let's go.
Venus here, pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people know what I look like fresh off work. Great. But in the caption it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long. But Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So you had to make it sound good. But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft.
Huh? She's all about occultism, witchcraft. Me and my sis Dar gonna touch on this on Thursday. Then Valencia said, well, I had a homeboy that was slap random white people Mexicans in public. That's wild. Don't do that. Keep your hands to yourself. My man Yellow D said, don't get it twisted though. A lot of us people of color down here are well to do. Many black owned businesses down here. There's definitely a lot of opportunities for us to get to the bag here. I know it is. I'm hip to Nashville. As I say, I'll be up on game, man. Nashville is one of the smartest cities, man. It's up there in that top 10 list with us, right? So did y'all listen to this girl? Let's finish listening. Smash that like button, click on the bell, man. Chud, man, no, you ain't sitting up there acting tough, going around antagonizing us black folks, and you sitting up there let this girl plug in your bunghole with a fake bell head, man. Pause. Right? That's crazy. Let's go.
And of course, love. So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, pretty bitch with a big dick. I have not Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap. And so
hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, man. Say it ain't so, Chud. He was a fairy. He was a fairy. He was a fairy. I ain't gonna say the other part. Let's go.
Such like the cutest way. Now, Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first him, he was a virgin, and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to cap. Like, if you're gonna say that we say the whole truth, okay? Now, with that being said, why do I peg? Because it's a hustle and it helps me get through college. I'm still in college, but now I don't have a choice. I will forever be a top because I had a surgery 3 years ago. The doctor and chopped my coochie off. You don't believe me? The link is in the fucking bio. I have been this way my whole life. My ex-girlfriends can vouch for me. I am a top. I fuck men and I fuck women with my dick. My dick is bisexual. The pussy is gay. And that's just that on that. I don't know what else y'all want me to say. So I'm not going to give this any more attention. Today is Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. I'm not bringing this into next week. Fucking asking me where can you find Chud. He's on Broadway. The same way I found him, you can go find him too. I am.
Man, Chud said ain't so, man. See, you can't be perping like you some type of tough guy and this information like this out there about you. So it makes sense now, right? So you mean to tell me this dude running around the streets of Nashville antagonizing my brethren and sisters, calling them N-words and all that other crazy stuff, but you used to take pipe in your rectum from this bra right here? See, I find it very interesting nowadays when it comes to you guys, man. That's how I know a lot of you guys, something must have happened to y'all when y'all was kids, man, because it's very not normal for a male to want to have something in his rectum. It's just not the norm, if you would. Right. He was a fairy. Yeah. He was a fairy. Sitting up there taking pipe in the backside, man. Pause, man. He do look like a booty boy, don't he? Pause, man. Dave Lizzie said Chud like get his oil check. Yeah, man. This girl ain't lying. She don't even look or sound like she's lying. All right?
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here. Pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people know what I look like fresh off work. Great. But in the caption it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been
prostate must pause, man. So you out there getting your prostate massaged by this girl, man? Hey, yo, Chud, man, you gotta relax, man. You can't be out there acting tough like that. And we know this information about you is out there. This girl ain't lying. She's not lying. Chud, you done sit up there and used to get them bunghole cheeks clapped by oh, man. Oh, my God, man. Say it ain't so, man.
Been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long. But Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So he had to make it sound good. But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love. So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, preach with a big dick. I have not Dalton since
Dalton. Look at this guy, man. He was a fairy. He literally was a fairy. I mean, he literally was a fairy. Literally. All right?
It's like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap in such like.
Hey, yo. Man, Dalton, man. This chick said your cheeks used to clap. Pause, man. That's wild. That is wild. That's your cheeks used to clap, man.
Like the cutest way. Now, Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't f him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first him, he was a virgin, and I'm having a hunch that he probably hasn't been since me and my ex-wife. We can start small, buddy. I got you, but you don't have to fucking cap. Like, if you're gonna say that we say the whole truth, okay?
So you mean to tell me Chud tried to make fun of this girl online and say that he clapped her cheeks when in no actuality she actually clapped yours? And you ain't think she was gonna say anything about it, man? See, this is that do anything for clout era that we live in, man. That is just dreadful, right? It's just terrible. Well.
March up to jail and how you gonna be using it in class.
Yeah, well, we all know now, Chud, man, you sit up there and get your pie hole rammed, man. Very unmanly. If I do say so myself. Very unmanly. All right? Now let's get to our brother, George Macon, a.k.a. Street Media TV. Right? I'm going to pull up on the screen for y'all right now. Right? Pull it up for y'all right now on the screen so we can check it out. Chud, man, this is crazy, Dalton, man. You can't be sitting up here acting all tough online like that when there's information like this out here on you, man. Don't do anything for clout out there, people, man. Don't do it, man. Everybody ain't meant to be charismatic.
Here we have it. Chud the Builder is finally arrested, right? You know, he goes into this W establishment and they walk up to him and they ask him to stop recording. But, you know, him being the deceptive person that he is, he just keeps recording inside the restaurant. The owner is questioning.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this because this is what I'll be talking about when I talk about HR 1955. And just because you white don't mean you exempt. HR 1955 is for all of us, not just us black folks. Let's go.
Him and he said, well, we're not recording. But this guy, man, he does anything for clicks, anything to make money. He doesn't care about W folks, black folks. He don't care nothing about nobody. He has all kinds of people exposing him now on the internet. There's a lot of people coming out. They posting pictures of him dressed like a fairy. There's a woman that's come out now talking about he's into the Skittles crew stuff. Man, this whole thing is just getting real goofy. But inside this restaurant, man, you know, he went in there just causing all kinds of problems.
What's going on? How's the night treating you?
I'm doing all right.
I like the mustache, man.
Thank you, brother.
Sir, my wife will not let me grow it anymore.
No way.
Yeah, dude. She doesn't like it at all. But
you got to
put the foot down and execute one of these days.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to just put the foot down. Yeah, dude, I like that.
But what are we here for and haven't been here before?
I've never been here. Just having a night out. He's trying to have a good night.
Yeah.
It's my buddy.
You guys want something to drink to start off?
Dude, if I could get some sparkling water, whatever you got, Pellegrino, bottle. I don't even need it all fancy in a glass. I like it.
You just want to chug the bottle?
Chug the bottle, dude. I will
bring me a glass.
All right, bring me a glass, but I will drink it out the bottle.
Yeah, I got you. You want a glass as well?
I'm gonna get a lemonade with no ice, please.
Easy. So we'll set you up there. As far as the menu goes, well and doing that. All the steaks are great, 100% prime. So I mean, top 2% USDA graded beef. Some spots love a dry age cut. We love a wet age cut here. They're all wet age 45 days.
I love a wet age
too, man.
It's rare though.
It is very
rare.
rare.
Almost rare to find one of those.
Well, it seems like this.
So he goes there, he's ordering a bunch of food, but he's recording. And at some point, they was able to get a heads up that he was still recording by other people that was actually watching his recording while they were in the restaurant. So they came up and they asked him, yo, listen, man, you don't have to leave, but you can't record while you in here. This is just something that you can't do. And he's telling them, well, I'm not recording, but he was lying, right? He was lying. Now, this is the thing. That restaurant, they found out like just who he was. Oh, this is the guy that's making all this, these controversial videos, calling black people the N-word and going around antagonizing black people. This is that guy inside our establishment. Man, we can't have him recording there and to the point where the public will start saying, hey, these guys are in support of CHUD, even though he says this about black people. That would be.
Man, YT folks ain't messing with CHUD, man. They ain't messing with you, Dalton. They hip to you, man. They don't want to be known as racist, even though they might be behind closed doors. They don't need that type of smoke.
Be bad for business with them. That would hurt their business. So they walked to him and told him, man, listen, you don't have to leave, but if you continue to record, you're going to have to get up out of here. You're going to have to skedaddle. You got the road.
I just confirmed with my security department, and the police department as well is here. And you can't have any.
Are they swatting us right now?
No, they're just making sure that there's no live streaming, there's no drama in the restaurant.
Yeah, no drama at all. But like I said,
you cannot live stream anything whatsoever, whether it's silent or it's film. It's got to be off.
Okay, well I can't just cut it off right now.
You can't.
I mean, it's off.
He said he couldn't cut the live stream. That's BS. Any streaming platform you use, you can sync with your smartphone and you can cut the stream from your phone. You can do it with Restream, StreamYard, and any other streaming platform. So he just was up there saying straight BS to the people in the restaurant. Listen, man, it's a public spot, right? But if the restaurant owners ask you to leave or not record, you should, with courtesy, not record, right? And if they ask you to leave, if you want to continue to do so, then you should just leave, right? Just want to throw that out there, man. Let's go. Smash that like button, clear the best guy to play about.
I can't cut off the stream. I had to go home and get on the server. Nothing's broad.
So you can either turn it off or I'm going to ask you to leave.
Okay. Well, it is off. I don't know what you want me to do more. I can't leave to go turn it off.
Okay.
That's why I said the server is at home.
Right, but you're not live streaming. You're not video and you're not voice recording. You're not streaming live. Because I have feedback that tells me you are streaming live.
Okay. So, like I said before, we were streaming for my safety when we leave here.
So even right now, he lying.
And so I stream before I come and before I leave.
My restaurant, and you can't stream inside.
Okay, that's fine. We can turn the stream off. But like I said, the server is going to be up. If you go on the website and you look it up, the server will still be up. You're going to still say the stream's live, but it's not going to be recording here. Like that's the only middle.
Dog, man. Well, damn, Felicity said, yeah, white people, though, racists don't want that heat messing with their money. He was making the spot. Yeah, he blowing the spot up, man. Listen here, man, we can't have you up in here, man. You know, we probably don't rock with the black soul like that, but we don't mind them coming up in our establishment spending their good money. We don't want you to mess it up for us. We don't want black folks to think that we're like you, even though they may, in fact, be worse. Right? This freaking guy, man. Let's go.
Ground I can bring you to, because if I turn the stream off, I would have to go to home to the server, click turn the stream off. Like I said, the server is going to be up. If you go on the website and you look it up, the server will still be up. You're going to still say the stream's live, but it's not going to be recording here. Like that's the only middle ground I can bring you to, because if I turn the stream off, I would have to go to home to the server, click turn the stream off.
That's not true. That's a lie. That is a lie. Any streaming service that you use to launch on multiple platforms, you can access from your phone. If I'm going live right now, like something that happens more than I care to say, when the feed is acting messed up and it's glitching on my end, and I have to cut. I could go to my cell phone and I could literally cancel the show by my cell phone. So he's just lying off top right there. Right? I just wanted to point that out because he's lying about what he's saying right now. He ain't got to go all the way home to cut no stream. All you got to do is open up the app on his phone or go to Google on his phone, go to his account, log in, and type cancel show. I mean, it's literally that simple, right?
As far as this thing broadcasting, I can stop that, but I can't stop you from going to the website and seeing that my stream is still active.
Active is one thing, but if there's content on there, then I can't have any content.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I will, honestly, I will have to bring security in that space.
That's fair, yeah, and you wouldn't have to bring security. If you want us to go, you just gotta say it. We'll be out of here. Well, we got to compromise.
He said, who is it?
The police.
So this guy is a master manipulator, man. And again, they come back to him again. They warned him that they got the police, they got security, they got everything. Now, I'm under the assumption that he went in there knowing what he was going to do. He went in there to do this because he wants this type of publicity. He wants to be to be seen like this because people tune in to watch this stuff. And he know he's making money. He doesn't care if he's making a you-know-what out of himself. He doesn't care. Listen, he don't care about W folks, black folks, nobody, right? His shtick is to come and disrespect black people. But he really goes at everybody because he's in this W establishment, and look at the way he's behaving towards them. Now, mind you, once they found out that he was actually really recording, when they asked him not to, they came and asked him to leave. But at this time, he had ordered all his food, man, and they wanted him out of there. He ordered all his food, and before he was to go, they said he had to pay for it. And he was like, man, I ain't paying for squat time.
That's how I like when people don't subscribe to the page.
I almost typed calm as a cucumber again. Hey, Pajit, calm down. Why don't you go to the street? Why don't you go poop in the street? Hey, man, don't get aggressive with me. We'll get up and leave. Thanks for the free food. Hey, Bob's Steakhouse.
Don't take care of it.
Oh, no, we're not paying.
You're not paying? I go get the...
Y'all are kicking me out, or are we staying?
No, you're paying when you leave.
Oh, you think?
For what you got.
Buddy.
He said, yeah, you paying for what you got, yeah. Chud thought he was about to pull a eat and dash. He thought he was about to dine and dash. What's wrong with him, man?
I didn't get to enjoy my meal. You're kicking me out. I'm not paying for it.
Just go ahead.
Yeah. Bob's Steakhouse. Check your Google reviews, little midget guy.
Dude is a clown, man.
Can you lock it?
He got booked.
So after he was arrested, he got
some old petty ass charges, man. He bonded out, all misdemeanors. You know. Is Chud an agent provocateur? Possibly. Absolutely a rabble rouser. And I want y'all to think of HR 1955 when we get made privy to guys like Chud. I haven't looked into his background to see who his mother or his father is, what connections he may have to anybody or any organization, groups. I haven't looked into any of that, but I'm pretty sure if I did, I would find something, right? Yeah, man. We're going to get up out of here, though, man. I didn't want to spend too much time. I just wanted to touch on this real quick, you know what I'm saying, to understand or help y'all to understand that when it comes to guys like CHUD, Dalton, right? Yeah, I mean, I already know. I'm already hit. And this is what I'm saying, man. Agent provocateurs and rabble rousers abound. Listen, they know that there are literally hundreds of thousands of Daltons out there who wish they had the courage, the cojones, to sit up there and just accost us. Like, for some reason, they just want to be able to just antagonize us, accost us in public. For whatever reason, like stuff is cute. And I've been telling y'all they've been trying to get this old race war going on for I don't know how long, since I've been home for sure. And that's a fact. So, you know, just I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. And like I tell y'all whenever I do shows like this, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Man, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. All right, I bring this up so often, all the time, because I want y'all to understand how severe this is, man. We're living in severe times, man. I don't want y'all to get caught up in the whole pageantry and the rigmarole of it, man. I want y'all to be able to understand what's going on, man. You know? My Lord. Yeah, man. This is a wild situation. I want y'all to take away from this show tonight, HR 1955. Right? The Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorist Prevention Act. Right? I want y'all to understand what these three terms are. The significance and what they are actually saying. Right? CHUD is a prime example of what I be talking about when I be talking about violent radicalization, spreading ideologically based violence, therefore making him eligible to be considered a homegrown terrorist. Because what he is doing is he is using, planning to use, or threatening to use force or violence to coerce the population of the American state, the United States, and the government of the United States. That would make you a spreader of ideologically based violence. Man, listen here, man. We're going to get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming out. You know, so y'all could have been anywhere in the world. You did. But y'all right here with your brother and your brother. I appreciate that. Go study HR 1955. Trust me, it's some information that you definitely want to know. You know? And tomorrow, y'all already know. Let me pull it up on the screen for y'all real quick before we get up out of here. He was a fairy. He was a fairy. Yeah, and then tomorrow, you already know it's a Tuesday night wrap up. Me and Rain Man gonna get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. We're gonna get to them playoff heading. You know, it's almost a wrap. And much, much more tomorrow, man. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, share, and social engineering. Tomba. Yeah, man. Chad, Chud, Dalton, whatever your name is. Taking fake bell head in the booty hole, man. I would, man. Oh my gosh, man. These are people y'all made popular, man. Or they made popular. Yeah. Wrong one. Right. We're gonna get up out of here, man. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow. You dig? Everybody enjoy their evening. All praises be to the Most High. You dig? Let me pull this up on the screen for y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Salutations to everybody in the chat room, all the A Real Talk family. Smash that like button, click with the bell, subscribe to the page, share this stuff with the community.
And a hat.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add cream. Norse give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. Your girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'll tie her to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me and I got it photocopied. Call them on film, flow, trash and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. Around keep the heat like chimney blocks. And I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
things.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm worth a million, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, shit be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas be too used to hope. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Get it. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look. Only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in his cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop and they wicked, you judicial system. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.